Give me a second, I'll be right back.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
All right. Let's work on some shit. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you.
Antoine, are you the person that this belongs to? Is this your logo? If it's not, you don't have to tell me what to do. I don't need your help. If you are the person that owns this, then that's a different story.
More than lovers, destined to find one another. Like lightning and thunder, can't have one without the other.
I don't know if I like it like this. I don't think I do. Hang on, let me turn this fucking music down. That's what they're asking for, but it doesn't really work with the sample images that they gave me. If I was gonna do it like this, I would make the background white, and then this would make more sense because the letters would pop out more, I feel like. When it's black, it's not really gonna work, not with how they want the letters. So in my opinion, I don't think this gold swoosh needs to be back there. It just, to me, I'm just gonna say it makes it ugly. I feel like it's ugly with the swoosh back behind. It's too much. Now, I was thinking last night on not following the sample pics and just doing it how I feel like it should be done, which I've got 2 examples right now that are along the lines of the example pictures. And I think the next 2, I'm just going to make it with what I think looks nice, but it ain't going to have that swoosh shit behind it. It's just too much. Like, I feel like this is going to be a skin company. So if you're thinking like along the lines of like Too Faced or Sephora or Tarte or Laura Mercier or something like that, those are really high-end makeup companies, and they ain't got no gold swoosh going back. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you want to keep that high-end fashion look, you have to keep your logos very minimal, because all they use is text. There's usually not some kind of stupid icon or whatever that goes with it. Also, I'm thinking about like the person's vendor placement. That is not going to look good slapped on everything. It's just, in my opinion, it's not going to look good. Think about a vendor ad. Trying to put that with a swoosh thing in the back on a vendor ad, just like this, like just for shits. Let's look at something. Let me show you something. Just for shits, right? Let's find a pretty involved like picture like this, for instance. I'm not going to download it. I'm just going to show you, like, say that this picture I'm pasting here is their vendor ad, right? That's their vendor photo. Let's just put this, you know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't look good. Say, for instance, they, you're not going to be able to see that at the corner of a, it's not even going to be that big, right? It's going to be like this big. You can't really read what that says. You know, That's how it's going to look on a vendor ad with all your stuff. I'm not feeling it. If it was this, now you can see it perfectly fine. And you can move it and you can see it perfectly fine everywhere else. You know, it's like the moment you put that swash in the back of it, it's like that can't really be put on any background. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the makeup, the swoosh thing can be used on something else. Like, let's use it on the unpacker. Let's use it on the texture HUD. I don't think it needs to be on the logo. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to like. But, you know, I don't know anything, so I just have to do it the way that they want it. I think it makes it look cheap. Honestly, on the logo. It makes it look like something that I don't think that they're gearing towards. I think if you wanted something to be done that was a little bit extra for the icon, maybe a circle to go around it, or a triangle, or a hexagon, or something like that, maybe to be put around the JC at the top, would be fine, but I wouldn't do the little gold swoosh thing on the logo. Yes, for the texture HUD, and yes, for an unpacker. It could literally, that could be the unpacker, just how I had it a few minutes ago, and then underneath it says click to unpack. That would be totally fine, but not for, I don't like doing the swoosh things on logos. Especially if you're trying to tell me that your stuff is high-end, high-end, like, fashion, makeup. That's just, like, the differencing in opinion that I have with clients. Like, they think that something should look a certain way, and I'm like, no. That's not how it should look. Like, here's my ideas. This is how I think it should look. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they're still so hung up on the vision that they see in their head that they don't choose how I think it should be. And I'm just basing it off of real life products. Like, that would look cool if this was gold. This is a symbol that nobody else have. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is pretty unique here. That was kind of accidental, but this would be dope with maybe a different font and make this gold. And then you could even have this symbol meshed, and then you use that on different products and all that kind of stuff. Like, to me, that's more high-end than the instructions. I mean, look, that even looks cool just like that, too. That's accidental. I like having accidental magic, so to speak. Here, like, I'm stoned also, so I do different things than I would do if I was completely sober. I have happy accidents happen all the time. So I think this looks cool. To me, this is different. Nobody in SL has it. Doesn't even look like something else for SecondLife. Like, this to me looks high-end. And this little thing right here could be used everywhere. You could use that as your stamp. You could use that as so much shit. You could have this little thing imprinted into your little compact, your compacts that you're selling in World. Or if we did the unpacker to be like the little stamp like I did for Envy. Hang on a second. Let me show you. Where would Envy be if you put it somewhere? I saw it last night too, and I'm not sure where I put it. Artwork, Envy. Here, let's take a look at this so I can show you what I'm babbling about. See, look how I did the Envy. How I took the logo and I made it look like it was stamped into the powder. That's what that shit could be stamped into the powder. That's what you would use that kind of stuff on an icon for. And then even for stuff like this, if they wanted me to design stuff like, then you could put the powder and the swash and the whatever on there as well. I'm going to roll with this because these are my samples, and I'm just going to present this to the client and just be like, you know, here's your ideas versus my ideas. Let me know what you want to do. So I kind of envision this to be like gold. They want gold, gray, and white. So let's take this up a notch. Yeah, I can't log in either. I just stopped trying. Work on something else for BT. Or don't work on something. Take a break, because damn, lady. You work your ass off. I haven't been able to log in all morning. It's been fucked all morning. I want my music back just a little bit. I'm gonna make it small. Hopefully that's good. That's good for me if it's good for you. Oh my god, and then a commercial pops up. Of course. I'm already going to be demonetized because of this music is copywritten. I don't care. It's fine. Thankfully, I'm ahead on work, so even if I can't log in. Yo, I've got some cute stuff coming. Like, I don't even want to work on freaking customs right now. I've got some mesh things that I'm trying to make, and like that's all I can think about. All I want to do is just go work on that shit and be like, take a break on custom, but I can't. I can't at the moment. It sucks. I need to at least get like if I could get, is today Monday or is today Tuesday? I don't even know anymore. It's Tuesday. Fuck. If I could get 3 of them working by Thursday, then Friday I should be able to like take a break and go back to working on those things that I want to work on. Because there's a couple of them, they're not due by the 27th, but I want to get them something by the 27th, you know what I'm saying? Damn, SL, why you gotta be so addicting, bruh? It's like when we can't log in, we're like, they took away our juice or something. And all we want is to log back into this stupid thing. Oh, they wanted this to be gray, so let's do this. Let's try to meet them halfway on that. I think that font is too thin to do much with. I wonder if there's a bold. Nope. That didn't really do anything either. Here, let's do this. Take away. I know, right? My digital crack. That's what they can name it. If they ever need to rebrand, just name it Digital Crack. I know! Mine too! Working with no interruption, that is bliss for me. It kind of makes me feel like maybe this person's maybe younger, because like I could see like that being kind of like a, I don't know how to explain what I have in my head. Just like a younger generation type like thingy to want the makeup brush behind it. I mean, I'm gonna put on there just for shits, but might be a younger person. I just think it's too much. I don't like. It would be okay if it was black maybe. And I did do a version like that already, that it was, just do not like that at all. I did black, and that's okay, I feel like. But again, if you're using it on ads, that's not going to work. For one, I just made that multiply, so that's going to be ugly on some backgrounds. It looks okay on black, but it won't look okay on pink, you know? It'll be completely different. I just don't like it. I'm just not a fan. To me, this is high end. This is expensive looking. This made it look like Wet n Wild. To me. Like, to me it's like, uh-oh, what happened to my music? Oh, there it goes. To me, this looks like drugstore brand. This looks like could be in Sephora. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope that makes sense. Like, I'm not trying to talk shit on my client either. It's just, this is the reason why people come to me, to have my ideas. Like, they have a base idea, and I take that idea and kind of run with it. So, I'm not trying to, like, sure somebody's going to be like, oh, toxic talking shit. I'm not. I'm just saying that this is the creative process, and I think this is why people come to me, because they may not know what looks good, and I guess I do. I don't know. I look back at some of my stuff and I'm like, ugh. Why did I do that? Why did they say yes to that? This thing got louder on me, sorry. I wanted just a little bit of music. Love it. Oh, motherfucker. There. It's a wee little bit of music. Now, something else that might make this look okay is a border. Might make it look alright, too. So, just for the sake of it, excuse me, being a little bit more something going on. I think 10 is too much. No, maybe not. Yeah, that's nice to me. This feels... It's playing another ad. Stupid thing. Not like you can hear it at this point anyway. Anyway, to me that feels like it would be like an expensive like makeup foundation or some shit like that. So I'm just gonna save it. And this will be number 3. And then I'll make it, I'm actually gonna, let's see. And like you can see the difference. Like let's put up a four-way. Let's put up the 4 sample thing that I'm gonna give this person, and like hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. I mean, I tried to make it look, but it doesn't. It doesn't work. To me, like this logo right here would look so freaking cool if it was just the icon and the text beneath it. That swatch is a no. But I tried several different swatches too, like just trying to get something going. But in my professional opinion, This looked like shit to me. Let's see. This one, I do really like this one, but yeah. And I'm gonna do one more right here. I just don't... Yeah. For sure, this one, I don't like the text up here. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, the font. I don't like the font. But this font is the closest to the example that they gave me. And let me show you what the example they gave me is. Also, too, like, I'm pretty guilty of taking people's example images too literal. You know, I'm pretty guilty of that. It screws me up a lot that I'm thinking they want this exactly when really they may not. They think this looks cool. Can you do something that is in this realm? That's a huge fault that I have. I take these, so now that you see this, now you see where like my thought process was going with the examples I've done so far. I might be taking this too literal by having the same similar kind of text up here, like with the double outline thing and then the name. They did mention the Michelle Knight name specifically and that they wanted it written like that, and they also wanted it in gray. The icon up here needs to be gold, and then they've asked for that brush swoosh things to be behind it. So that's everything that I'm working with on this one. And I've done exactly what they asked for, but I'm gonna go off-road on these last two just because I don't like that other idea. I want to show them this icon though. Completed, like a completed piece. Actually, it'd probably be easier if I just did this. Oh, maybe not. It won't be easier. Just kidding. I'm just going to redo it. I don't think I'm going to get it exact, but I'm just going to redo it. Approximately that same, and we're gonna make it all the way gray because that's got like a bluey tint to it. And I'm gonna copy this, make a copy, and then we're gonna copy this one. Yeah, I just want them to be able to see that icon by itself also. Because it could also go like, oh, here we go with this shit. This always happens to me. Let me think. Because it would also look cool like this. And honestly, if they took this whole like design here, I would just give them all the different layouts in their package because it could go so many different ways. Like, you could have it like that, you could have it like the other one that I did, and it's all like same thing. Same group of images, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't count that as like, if I did 3 different versions this style, that's not 3 different logos. That's part of that would be part of the pack. How else would this look cool? Let's see. Did I save that? Yeah. So we've got the icon too. I'm just gonna drop that in, I think. Let's try this. just have it over. It works with it over also. So we're gonna make this 2. I feel like this one, I could make a full package, like a full brand package for it with that little icon thing. That shit would be super cute if, I know this is a makeup place, but it would be super cute if you got it meshed and like put a little eyelet here and then put it at the end of a chain or something like that. Like you could make little accessories with that icon. Like that would be so awesome. And this doesn't even have to be gold. You could make this whatever freaking color and it would look nice. Any color would work, I feel like. Maybe not on linear, but you could go that color with it. Like, you just have a lot of freedom, I feel like. And just like go down the thing. Versatility. Those others are gonna keep them in a box, like. Any color, it could go any way and it'd still look dope. It would actually look pretty dope like this too. But they're a gold person, not a chrome. Yeah, that could go any way. Let's see, let's go backwards though. Alright, so let me look at what I have here. I'm gonna make a bigger picture. 45 maybe. And we're gonna do, I'm gonna just kind of put them all on there for them. Alright. Let's do this one. Drag that over so that can be like right here. Actually, I feel like this is gonna throw shit off. Let's bring that down a lot. No! Okay. So this is set number 1. Delete that. No. Let's bring this one in. Here we go. It's another version. Let's just duplicate this part and bring that down here. This can be icon, and then this will be the second set. 2. That's good. Icon here somewhere. There's another one. Where'd the other one go? Here we go. Ugh. I drank a coffee, and sometimes coffee does not play with me very well. Stomach hurts now. So white, just to kind of like show icon variations. Da 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 da. Oh, I just seen another way that would probably look cool. Fuck. This person's gonna be like, yeah, you really got stuck on this, didn't you? Yes, I did. So, let me try one more. Icon. Colors. No, not this one. I need one of the other ones. Could also do this. Come on, man. Come on. Like, this is good. This is good. This is what, like, I wish every single logo would just be like, bam, you could put it like this or this or this or this. This one is super versatile. Bruh. Alright, let's see. 3. I even just saw another one. Okay, so let's pull that one that we had up again. Well, no, wait. Let's see here. Do this here. Just do this here, I was thinking. Just cut the C maybe. For the sake of it being different, you know, just for the sake of it being even more different of a icon. Come on, man. That to me looks super cool. Maybe this needs to be like brighter. Yeah, I like that too. Okay, 4. Okay, let's slide this. Let's do, we're gonna have to start making these a little bit smaller. For my brainstorm, I need room for my brainstorms. Next. No, don't save that. Let's do this one. Yeah, I do like these a lot. Let's try to fix this problem here though. 6,500 maybe. kind of hard to tell like this. Like, I see these kinds of like mood boards and stuff on Pinterest where they have them all just kind of like this, and it seems like it's super easy to understand. But for the, I don't really like, I'm getting confused sitting here moving this stuff. I hope that that's easy to understand, easier to understand. I think I'm gonna make this like copy. There, it's like a 4 thing of color swatches that match everything. Then you've got the gold one here. Maybe I should show a silver version too, just to have it. Let's see here. This is not the color. This is. So there's a silver version too. Icon silver. I like having a little bit of bud. I swear I come up with things that I'm so much more creative if I'm just like a little bit buzzed. Just a little bit. I don't have to be so stoned, can't move, can't walk, wake up in a little while and need food type of person. I just need a little bit, and then that just sets me a long fucking way. I always feel like I'm more creative like this, in this state. That shit looks super dope to me, man. I'm gonna present that as a full thing. As version 3 display. I'm just gonna be like, look, here's the ones that based off of your description, and here's mine. Here's what I think looks cool. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take this off, and then I'm gonna give them their versions. And then I'll show them mine. Jules samples. Oh, I spelled samples wrong. It's okay. Alright, I'm gonna do one more. Yeah, I'll do one more. Actually, close this, and we'll just keep going on this file here so I have it all on one thing. 3. We'll just save that as 3, and then we'll save this as 4. 4. Oh shit. 4 is already 3, 4. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, no. 4. There. Okay, so let's try again. Let's write the name. Jules Creations. I really like this font. I need to remember what this is. Avenir. I really hope this is not a, yeah, it's not. I really like that font. It's pretty simple. It looks high-end-ish. Alright, we're gonna go back through. I don't think I've done one that is, oh yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. No. It's frozen. Let's see, let's find JC text. I just read you guys' chat, sorry. I like zoned out for a second. Yeah, some days coffee makes me feel like absolute shit. And then some days it gives me the boost that I need and I'm off to the races. Today feels like it's gonna be a high got you type of thing. That's what it feels like. Haha, you drank me, now you feel like crap, haha. I feel bad for the bottom half of my font list because I never look at it. I never get past like G. I always find a font between A and G that will work, and the rest of my font list is never. So I have no idea what is down here. And I download fonts all the time, every day, hundreds of fonts I keep downloading. And I'll never see them because they're down at they're below G. There's probably awesome fonts down there too. I'm gonna come back up here. I'm looking for something that just kind of looks different and just a different kind of design, not something you see every day. I should start at the end and go the other direction. That kind of looks cool. If it was bolder. Yeah, if it was bolder like that. But that still falls along the lines of that logo, and I kind of want to get away from that. So let's go back to I. Does need to be taken off, like bold. Let's go J. Maybe it would be nice too if it was a signature font at the top, but I don't want to introduce that thought at this point. I don't know. Signature logos right now are so, like, they're so popular. I feel like everybody's doing signature logo. It's like, oh, something else, please. Are we not creative enough to make something else? I keep seeing them all over real life Facebook because I still follow a bunch of the graphic designers and music artists that I used to work for, and just seeing like what's in right now, I'm just like, guys, no. It's the same repeated shit over and over. I hate when art gets kind of in that funk where like everything starts to look the same. I blame Pinterest. Pinterest always makes certain things look good, but like when you think of using it for other products, like it's usually a horrible idea. Like the signature, like the signature things, they look great if you're just looking at an image of the signature, but think about that stamped on top of something. That shit's you're not gonna be able to read it very well. It would be good for like a blog or something if you're using it online with just a solid background, but that's not what it gets used for in SL. You're gonna have to look at that on top of things and try to like say you're at an event and you're standing really fucking far away from this particular store that has a script font as their logo. You're not going to be able to read it from far away. And by the time you get up to it, you've lagged so much that you forgot about it and it didn't jump back out to catch somebody's attention. I hate script fonts. Like the ones, I hate when people ask me for it. I'm just like, I know it looks good like as the picture, but the functionality of it is terrible. Unless it's a really, really bold, not so curly font. Like something like this you could probably see from a distance away, but people always want me to use these really light, delicate fonts like that. You're not going to be able to see that from far away. And don't make me mesh it. Don't make me mesh something that looks like that. I hate the way thin fonts look in mesh. It looks newbie to me. It looks just newbie. Oh, that's kind of cool how that J is. I wish the C was different. I'm gonna make a note of it. Oh no! I moved the thing! What was that? Morva was the name of it? Dude, Morva. I'm glad I looked at that before I moved the mouse. We'll come back to you, Morva. Maybe. Unless I find something else that looks better. Looks better than you. You could have lips like my very first logo did. Yeah, people want me to make this mesh. Look at this font. Oh, I would shoot the computer if someone asked me to make mesh out of that font. I'd be like, absolutely not. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I tell people no. I'm just like, I'm not going to use that font. Like, that font's very, like, I don't know, old as shit. Like, I've had people ask me to use Comic Sans, and I'm like, nope. Here are some names of some other graphic designers in Second Life that might use Comic Sans and or have it installed on their computer. Go contact them, but I ain't the one. Newton is the name of that font. I'll come back to it also. Yeah, there's just some things that I won't do. I won't use the papyrus font either. And I won't use Bleeding Cowboy. There's certain fonts that are like on the no-no list, like at AEG nightclub, they don't play some songs. They have like a banned list of songs. I have a banned list of fonts that I will not use if somebody asks for it. Yeah, those are fonts that are on like Paint and shit. I'm not gonna use that. Maybe I did when I first started, because I didn't know any better. But I know better. You will never see Comic Sans. Unless it's a joke. It's a joke piece or something. I will never use that shit. Okay. I'm going to say something. So, the list of fonts under H suck. I wish I could delete some of these. They're terrible. This is why I never travel this far down the font list. What was that I just passed? It had like, oh, this. That would be cool for a Halloween font. Yeah. Lower list fonts blow. They're not as good as the above G fonts. None of these fonts are fun. They're old. All of these fonts are so old. I downloaded these so long ago. Those are like baby talks days. My computer's super old. I've had my computer since for like 10 years, 11 or 12 years. So some of these fonts are from like MySpace days, pre-MySpace days. And then some of them are whatever I've downloaded recently. I kind of see a combination here. I'm going to try it. Rehab is the name of that font. I'm going to keep going just because I want to see what we have, if we have anything interesting. Jinko. Oh my god, could you imagine? Jinko. This would be cool too. I don't know why I feel like Asian fonts need to be used. They just kind of look high-end and expensive. Hey, MySpace was what put me on the map for graphic design. I did a lot of cool things through MySpace, work-wise. I met people that I thought in a million years I'd never freaking meet. Famous people. And then I used to work for a bunch of clubs in Dubai. It was crazy. MySpace was a fantastic fucking thing. Not really seeing. I miss it so much. Because the thing is with MySpace, you could spam the shit out of that thing and it wouldn't tell you that you're banned for 30 days. And you could put copyright music, like you had your own music player that you could put on your page and it could be all copyright and shit and you don't get in trouble for listening to it and it was great. You could change your layout. I mean, that's the reason why I had a job, because I built MySpace layouts. And then they got really popular, and then a fuck ton of people started ordering them. Even famous people started ordering them for their official pages. It was fun. It was super fun. I was bummed the fuck out whenever it went down. Like, not cool, man. There goes my job. Now what am I going to do? But I ended up freelancing for a couple years after that, and then I found SL. And then I found SL. Yeah. That's what I think Facebook could do. I mean, if they could just let people control what their page looks like. I mean, they do have the new one where you can set it to dark. Mine's set to dark. Dark mode, but I don't want that shit. I want to be able to, like, take my friends off the page if I didn't want to look at their faces anymore. Like, I want to be able to customize the whole entire thing. And that's what I feel like they're lacking. They should just let it happen. Let people be creative. God. I'm not seeing anything that looks fun to make here. I think it's because I'm really stuck on this other design that I did. I'm really stuck on it. So I'm secretly praying I don't find another font. So I can just present what I've made. Just be like, you know what? I really like where I went here, and I'm not able to make anything else. What do you think? I wish it would fucking blow up in flames, to be honest with you. I hate Facebook. The only way that I can stomach Facebook is if I'm on my page that doesn't have any friends. And just work on oh, a Shiba Inu. I want one. Oh, these people have a Shiba. Look how cute he is. Oh, my window's open. Sorry. Alright, well, this adventure down the bottom of my list really blew. Sorry to make you sit through all that shit, but we're not going to be able to find anything. Hey, that was kind of cool. What was this? Zimbra. That would be a great name for a store. Zimbra. Okay, let's look at this. I don't think I'm going to like it really. No, that shit look bad. Alright, so Rehab was one that I wanted to look at again. Okay, so my thought with this was to take this off and do something like let's cut this in half. I don't. Well, you don't really know what to do. DMCA was filed. What are you talking about? I hope Genus wins this whole DMCA thing. Yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna discuss it. I had this sort of a idea, but I don't think it's gonna look good. Nah. I don't like it anymore. I just kind of like envisioned it, but it didn't really look as good as my vision. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's see, JC. What was the other font I had? The Naotun. Okay, take your little doggy on. You're making like the other dog lose his shit. You're not social distancing. You're not 6 feet apart from each other. People in my town, they're not with this whole social distancing thing. They don't do it. Okay. I don't really like either. Nah. No bueno. What was another one? Morva. Morva was the... Yeah, this one, I don't know. Not really... I like the J, but I don't like the C. I think I'm gonna just present what I have and just kind of hope for the best. I mean, I try to make 4 samples, but it doesn't always work out, you know? That's a lot of brain power. So I'm just gonna present what I have, and it's not like I can log in right now anyway. I'll try to log in SL, but I don't know if it's gonna let me in. No, I can't even log in anyway. So I'm going to get this stuff saved to my website and move on to the next one. Maybe something will come to me while I'm working on somebody else's order that I'll want to try for this one. Okay, that's not working. SL, still no working. So I'm going to go ahead and move to the next person. Let's see. The update is posted 22 minutes ago. There are currently internet level issues causing problems across SecondLife, including logins. Our engineers are working on improving connectivity to work around the external network outages. Please watch this blog for further updates. They're still working on the issue. I mean, that's fine. It's cool. Let's see who's next on the old designer list, shall we? So let's do... We can work on... Let's pull this one up and see if I can think of some things to do on it. I think I just need to like kind of play with the backgrounds a little bit. This is going to make you blind, just beware. It's kind of hard to work on with this color, especially at this time of day. I have my window open and this color is like bam in your face. So pink and white for me is like really hard to work on, like try to figure out ideas for, like especially for something like that is a solid color. Like I guess any of the solid colors are kind of hard to work on if you're just gonna leave it plain and solid, and I believe this person is. So I can try to put like a effect on this, but I don't think it's gonna look how I want it to come out. Like their last logo was black based, and so any of these like styles and stuff I would put on it would come out pretty good. It's gonna be harder to do that with this kind of a background. Like almost to the point where you just don't do it at all. Don't do it. Just leave it flat. It looks better flat, but we'll see. I'll put some style on it and see if I can make it look cool. Again, like with these types of logos, I always want it to look like expensive, like a luxe type of look or whatever, like just kind of high end. I feel like if you add too much, it takes away from that feeling. Even though there's some really fucking, in my opinion, awful gaudy looking stuff out there that is high fashion. Like, you know how they wear some of the stuff at the fashion shows and stuff? Some of that crap is so awful looking to me. Not my style at all. But it's considered high fashion, so you're like... It's just not my style. It's not... I mean, that is high fashion, but to try to, like, embody what that feeling is in a logo, I still feel like that they do all that flamboyant stuff, that over-the-top extra type of like material and the look and like sequence. They do all that expressive type shit in the clothing, but if you look at their logo is just a font. Like usually the logo isn't all like all over the place, crazy. They express all that stuff in their work, but their logo, their branding is very simple. I guess I kind of feel like that's what I try to do with all my artwork, is I try to make it pretty simple for SL, and it's up to you to make your product, make everything stand out. Like all you need is a legible, like at a glance, like something that'll catch somebody's eye, but you can read it, it pops. Like I hate that word, pops. I hate when people say make it pop. But that's what you need, you know? You need something that's going to catch somebody's attention when they're walking by. And something that looks nice stamped onto your vendor ads or your price tags or your whatever your branding is. You need nice stuff. But it doesn't have to be over the top. And I think that's where people get a little wild with it. Your products can be over the top, but I don't think your branding necessarily has to be over the top. This is pretty, actually. I wish I could just make it... I'm trying to make it a little bit more bubbly looking. It's not really doing what I want. Yeah, I want it to look like glass a little bit. That's too much though. That's doing it in the wrong way. Here, cancel that. Maybe you should be... I don't know what the deal is today, but they're flying so low over my house. Yeah, that look cute AF, yo. Let's work on this part, though. Oh, it doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. Maybe the shadow needs to be a little bit more reined in a little bit. About there. That's cute. Let me do the opposite effect on the border. No. What did I just click? This is the border. Okay, it look better if it's no, like the same, not black, but maybe maroony there. That's different. That is loud. Just the color by itself is pretty, it's pretty out there. Let me try something. I'm getting hungry. No, it looked better like that. I was trying to do something different, but that didn't really work out. Da 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 da. Why is it still kind of like that? Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Let's draw out. I mean, I'm not hating it. Okay, let's see. What does it look better with or without it? This is without. Let's take a drawback here. And that's with it. I like it with it. I like it with it. I like it with it, just like that. Okay, fit to screen. Alright, I'm gonna keep this one just like this. I'm gonna save it. And I'll move on. Save this one. So they're all similar. That needs to be done with this specific font, this specific style. They're all just a little bit different. Placement wise. And we can do some different things with this here. I kind of was digging like how that other one was going. Let's see. I think it does better if it's cut out of the little circle here. So let's cut it out. Keep that together. And now let's try to put something on top. There we go. Just looks better, I think, when the center is cut out and it's not like the font laying on top. Let me try the one that I don't think this is gonna work because you can barely see that shit. Yeah, I kind of have my logo's kind of like this too, and I did like to make it look like it's sticking out from the paper, but I don't know if it's gonna work for this one. Negative. Let's see. Yeah, me no like. Fuck. Alright, let's try a different one. Let's have it like pushed into the paper. Let's see what it looks like pushed in. Like that. I'm trying to meet you halfway, design. I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Mm. Nope. No can doozy. Let's see, what else can we try? We can try outline. Uh, oh, wait a second. You know what we need to do? If we're going to do this, we need to... Let's take this back some. Like this, and go here. Now make a shadow of some sort. Actually, just copy it. Let's take this out. Cut, paste. Make it its own little layer, and then we can do like actually make it look like neon. Hang on, I'm gonna like shut up because I'm just talking to myself.
like a Hellcat. Coming like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat. Coming like a hell.
Clarence Double Serum. 2 serums.
Like a Hellcat.
I heard the noise, glass on the ground, treading a thin line, keep me sound, drown out the voice, letting us down, they lose the power with you around. I remember Berlin, you knew I was hurting, oh. Yeah, you kept me safe, you kept me sound. Don't know the streets we roam, graffiti on the walls inside my bones, mark me like stone. I'm all messed up but I'm by your side. You kill the darkness with your light. I thought you should know, you make this feel like home. We can get me safe, you kept me sound. Don't know the streets we roam. Graffiti on the walls inside my bones mark me like stone. I'm all messed up, but I'm by your side. You kill the darkness with your light. I thought you should know. You make this feel like home. I thought you should know. You make this feel like home.
Say yes to Camry TRD and say yes to performance. With performance, you make it in time for the big event.
What?
on, guys. Ken wants to show me something. You're gonna have to listen to the video.
Maybe 3.
Okay, you keep going up.
I have the coronavirus, that's why I don't have a voice. So clean the mic after this or you will get it.
Man, I punched that bitch out. I'd be like, you stupid bitch. I probably would have slapped the shit out of her. Sorry, guys. I mean, was that a real thing?
I think so.
That's real?
Yeah, I think so. Look at that guy's face. Like, I'm
Man, I'd take that fucking mic and smack the shit out of that bitch. Be like, you can get the hell away from me with your coronavirus looking ass. Why the fuck are you out? Oh my god, these fucking people are morons. There's so many morons in the world, it's not even funny. People, how are you raising your children? Alright, I'm almost done with this. I don't know what to do anymore at this point. I don't know what to do. I kind of feel like they're probably not going to go with any of these. I actually think they look better without all the fancy schmancy. But I'm just some minimalist lover. Apparently, I like minimal stuff now. I used to not be like that. But as far as logos, yeah, I think I've always been minimalist leaning on logos. But if you give me a flyer, or you give me a CD cover, or you give me something where I can go fucking crazy, then that's fine. But a logo doesn't need to be fucking crazy. I think that's cute too. Gonna leave it. Just leave it. And I'm gonna see if I can catch this person on Discord. Alright, drop them all in here. And then, guess what? On to the next one, on to the next, on to the next one, on to the next. Because there's more. I have about 6 orders to do this week. All logos. One of them's going to turn into a full rebrand, but we're just starting off with logo first, because I have a feeling she's about to hit me over the head with a lot of shit. I don't know if I want to work on that one on stream. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I should probably ask before I do that. She might not want that broadcasted to the world. To the world. She might not want that broadcasted to 3 people. It's not like we really got huge audience going here. I think a sandwich is calling my name. I might take a break. I'll look at what I have. See if I can find this person real quick. I should have given her like what they look like flat too. But it's alright. Let's see if I can find her here. I have so many windows open again. I can't find anything. Les Femmes. Let's put a green dot there. And we're going to do 421 all across the board because I will be working on everybody's order today at some point. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 logos. Except for one of them, she said I can take my time on. And yeah, they all pretty much need to have something turned in by the 27th if I'm going to keep up my my new scheduling system. If I can like help it, I want to work on 4 to 5 items a week. I don't want to try to squeeze any more than that, and yes, I was trying to squeeze more than that. I was trying to do 5 to 10 orders a week, and it's too much for me right now, so I have to go down a little bit. Okay. Alright, so let's see if there's anything else I've got here. Yeah, I'm scared to work on this one, so I'm not even gonna ask. Because it always starts up the conversation of, oh wow, you stream it. It's like, oh no, I don't stream. Don't go watch it. Oh shit, you know what? She did actually. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Because now I looked at that and she asked if I could do something like this, and I burnt off on that idea. And I just opened Bridge by accident. No. Okay, so I do have another one I can try and work on. I'm gonna grab the base again from this. Hi. What are you doing? Petting cats? Okay.
Ken, I emailed you something to print.
What are you talking about?
I emailed you.
I don't quite understand.
Okay. If you want me to film my classes, that's okay.
Yeah, man.
Bing, bing, kitty. Do you have it?
Classes is your own problem. You can't pay for that shit.
You said
Oh
my
my
own
god.
classes, my own
Now
classes.
everybody's gonna start yelling in here.
I can if you won't give me the stuff I need.
You know, you have to print everything out. I mean, why? Lady don't actually print nothing out. How come you have to print everything out?
She's a senior. She's probably not even doing her work, if you're gonna be honest. Look at this cat. You see this?
Well, I looked at all their grades this morning. They're doing fine. Everybody's AB.
You wanna do that? Wanna do that, cat?
I have to find this person's file on the other screen. Sorry, guys. On to the next one. On to the next. On to the next one. On to the next. You're gonna bite you. Who is this? This is. It's interesting where everybody goes to look at logo samples. I always save the places that people give me logo samples from. So I'm like, oh, what is this design crowd? What is this? Oh, okay. Like, good ideas and stuff to kind of like. That's pretty. I like that. How they did it, half of the circle. Or like the portion of the circle is taken off. That's very pretty. This is going to be for a jewelry store. So let's just Oh, they had a $150 budget, 97 designs and 47 designers. I used to do stuff like this. I used to be a part of these websites, and they'll put up a bid, and then you make, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 or whatever versions, and then they get to pick through all of these, you know, to be their company logo. You get, like, yeah, like 100 designs to go through. Please. This is the winning artwork for this one. It's okay. Let's look and see what else everybody else did here. Pay attention. All of this looks like clip art shit. I don't like any of those. So far, that is the best one. Let's see. These people ain't even trying. This, I like this. I bet that was like a runner-up. Oh, come on, India. That was not even good. Oh, here he is. This person's in Indonesia. Yeah, I used to do this. I don't know. It's fun sometimes just to kind of put it up there, but like you're just kind of wasting time if they don't pick it up. Anyway, let's see what else. Logo design contests.
Damn it, I just remembered something.
What?
Remember when we ordered Frankie's?
Yeah?
When we ordered the Frankie's, I went to go pick it out, right? It was the pizza and the
Shrimp.
shrimp.
Yes.
But I looked at the bill, and the bill was like, almost $40. I'm like, for the pizza and the thing, something's wrong. And I came home, whatever. I came home, we ate it, and I just sit there and I'm like, why was I just remember because I'm thinking about Frankie's tonight.
Yeah.
I'm like, why was that bill something? I remember. I ordered mussels or something.
Oh, and you didn't get it.
They didn't give it to me. So yeah, I'm like, I just remembered.
Wow, that's like happened 10 days ago,
Yeah.
babe, and you just now remembered that
Just
shit?
now remembering that because I'm thinking about Frankie's tonight.
I thought you were gonna do shrimp something tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if I feel like cooking.
Oh, alright. Where was that guy's thing again, though?
Hey, Tox, if you feel like cooking, feel free.
I'm not gonna cook.
I think you should cook.
I'm not gonna cook.
Hey, if you guys think she should cook, you should say something in chat. Say something.
Well, where's the chat? I don't even have the chat on my screen. These people are just watching me look at different shit.
Tell her to cook dinner tonight. Yes. If you want to cook dinner, say yay.
Logins are not working right now. You cannot log into Second Life, so you're forced to watch me on YouTube.
Oh boy.
This isn't even, look. Ugh, this pisses me off. It's not even centered.
No, it's not.
And that's the winner. That person got paid $150 for this, not even centered.
It's not.
Garbage, graphic designers, Indonesia. This is garbage. It's not even fucking centered, bro. Whatever. So, this person would like to have a diamond or gem of sorts in their logo because it is a jewelry company. And this is going to be very similar looking to shit I've already done because jewelry companies. I think I'm going to do something with like a lock and key, like a keyhole or something like that, because the name of the store is Secrets. You may have heard of them in Second Life. Secrets. They have a pretty outdated logo that is not good proportions. So we're going to do something creative with Secrets. So let's type in like keyhole and see what kind of ideas come up. This one I feel like is going to take a little bit longer than others. The T could also be made into a key, like a key, instead of it being the T. I hate these kind of logos. Let's see. Let's go to Pinterest and see if anything pops up. I'm just going to type in keyhole logo. Keyhole logo. Nothing like super pretty popping up. And just kick this over so you can see what I'm looking at. Yeah, I was thinking something like this, maybe some kind of icon, you know, with a cute little like backing or whatever you would call this, like for the keyhole, that being above it. Maybe I can do one in the shape of a diamond or a shape of a gem or something, and make the center of it a keyhole, make it dark. And so that'll just have a little icon above the word secrets. Could do that. That's an okay idea to run with. Again, the T would be the closest shape to an actual key. So the T could get changed into that. It's kind of all I got at this point. This order came in over the weekend, so I haven't really had a whole lot of time to brainstorm it and think about what I'm going to do. Could very well also just do a key as the icon at the top of the logo. I like this. This is very pretty. That would be nice at the top of it. But to have something that detailed, let me see if he needs mesh. I don't remember if there's... Yeah, needs a mesh logo. I can't actually model this detail. I'm not that good. So it would be flat. That's not so exciting, but... maybe something like this. I could model that if I just found the right vector for it. So I'm going to open this little like idea program I've got here. It's going to go on my other screen. I don't know what's going on here. This is not part of what we're talking about. I'm just going to drag these over. Maybe even these. Just to keep like an idea working. I wish I could show you guys this program. You can look it up. It's called Pure Ref. Just like that. I have the icon pulled up. So what it is, it's literally, it just opens up a blank screen and you can drag and drop anything. You can drag and drop any image from your browser, from Photoshop, from whatever. Just drag it like this and plop it over on this like mood board looking thing. You do have to make a donation to them in order to download it. I think I donated $10 and it's fucking awesome. Maybe could do cross keys. I'll screenshot this in just a second just to kind of give you an idea of what it is, or you can go look at it right now on another screen. It's awesome. And so when you're done with, you know, saving your images, you can just save it as a file. You can share the file with someone that also has it. You can always pull it back up. If I'm ordering like customs or something like that from somebody, this is what I use for like my mood board or whatever, and then when I'm done putting all the pictures on there, I just screenshot it and send it. It's pretty nifty. Also, if I'm like taking somebody's order in World and we're sharing a bunch of pics, I just, you know, obviously click on the link in World, it pops open a browser, and I just drag and drop, and that's how I keep people's folders together now. Before, I used to just have a fucking long-ass list of links to click, like in a note card, and now I actually have pictures, so like I could just pop it up whenever I'm working on someone's logo and just pop, you know, there it is. I kind of like this shape here at the top. That looks really nice. It could be like a gem, so I'm gonna save that too. The colors we're working with are these colors right here. The gold, the black, the white. So similar from, you know, the Jules creation. Same vibes, very minimal, professional, high end. Something like this would be cool too, I think. Needs to look fancy schmancy. Not boring. I wish I had got everybody's names on Discord. I mean, do I still have that? Actually, let me look. I might still have it. No, I don't ask people for their Discord name anymore. Because people are like, what's Discord? I'm like, God. I'm gonna sit around and teach people what Discord is. Yeah, I don't ask for people's emails or Discord names anymore. So if you're locked out of SL, you can't communicate with anybody unless, you know, you got them on Facebook or Discord. Let's see. I'm gonna type in Diamond's logo. I actually made these shapes one time, so I'll keep that as an example. I have a fuck ton of diamond shapes. I'm just trying to get like a... This would be cool. Ooh, this one would be even better. I'll pull that to the side too. Oops. That one would be cool, like, if you saw the, like, the middle of this right here, a keyhole could go there. Actually, this would probably be easier if I just looked up, like, diamond shape. We can manipulate stuff here much better. See, like, this would be perfect. So I'm gonna keep this one open. Like a gem or something, like, I don't like any of those. Possibly. Nah, maybe that top left one would be okay. I'm kind of looking also, it needs to have thicker lines too because mesh. So anything that I make is going to have a bold line because it won't work any other way. Diamond logos, unicorn logos, and skull logos and roses are the 4 biggest trouble points for me whenever it comes to modeling it. Yeah, I don't like any of that either. I'm trying to look for, like, I think I could manipulate that. Anyways, let me screenshot this, like, and so at least you can see. I'm just screenshotting the entire screen. So that's what this screen looks like. I can't move screens. I can't drag it over to, you know, the screen that it's recording. Of course, you know, why would it actually work? It's just gonna fucking break. That's amazing. Hang on a second. Let me try. The internet is broken today. So this is the screen that it pops up on my other screen, and I just drag and dropped all of those pictures over so I can take a look at them and try to, you know, so I don't have to have it all drug in, my ideas, my reference pictures, that none of that has to be dragged inside Photoshop anymore. Just drag and drop it on this little screen with pure ref and you're good to go. So I definitely recommend it if you save a bunch of pictures for inspiration or you need a mood board of some kind. Even if you're ordering something from me, you can use that, and you can actually share your pure ref file with me and I can open it up. These are kind of nice, but I don't know. A little too thin for my liking. Ooh wee. Okay, select keyhole. I could probably... I kind of want to go with this idea. This, oh shit, I closed it. This one. Let's bring this, just so I can show you which one I'm talking about. I kind of want to go with that, because if you imagine that, something like that up above the word secrets would be really cool. And it's unique. It could have keys, it could have the keyhole, it could have an S, and it could have a diamond. Like, if you just imagine that up there, if you will, crude test, that would look really nice. And you could write jeweler or whatever underneath that if you wanted. I think that's the route I'm going to go. First, let's get a nicer font on secrets. Let's go with Exodus because it's currently like one of my favorite fonts. Exodus, perfect. Playfair is also another one that would be good for this company. Let's look at Playfair. Might be more delicate. Yeah, that looks better, I think. And now I gotta try to find some little ornamental ornament. It's hard sometimes to figure out which words to use when you're looking for this stuff too, like ornament or element or design element or vintage, or you get so many different ones. What would work here? I think something like that would work. Let's look here. I need something pretty bold. This one right here would probably be okay. Ooh, these two. I like those little... What? Why am I not logged in? Uno momento. Okay. I don't know why that logged me out. Okay, so let's take a look here. What to use? What to use? So many choices. I just want something kind of... I want bold. Yo, bold. Not thin. That's pretty. That could be used for something someday. That too. Here we go. Which one looks super fancy? Super fancy. Kind of like that. It might be too... This one though. We're gonna go for this one. Okay. Get it downloaded and open it in Illustrator. I'm assuming. Calligraphic? I can't say that word. Calligraphy. Calligraphic. What? Okay. So the deal is with FreePick, like a lot of people ask me why I use it, and it's because it's easy. If you know how to, if you know the basics in using Illustrator and you have it, it's super easy because everything is a vector. You just go on there and take the pieces that you want. Like say for instance, I wanted a completely different piece. Say if I wanted to take this out and put something else in it, super easy to do in Illustrator. Say I wanted this little doohickey here instead of what's in the middle here. You do it. It's kind of like Photoshop. And look, the reason why I use this, look, it doesn't matter how big I make this. It never pixelates. Ever, ever, ever. You can make it super huge. That's why I work with it, because it never looks noob and ugly. It's always going to stay its form. I love FreePick. It honestly saves so much time. I don't have to make all this shit by hand anymore. All of those elements that I ever wanted, like I remember I used to buy so many graphic element packages back in the day from like Go Media, and there was another one that made these dope ass t-shirt graphics, and those packages are like $40 a pop, you know, crazy freaking prices for that stuff. And I used to buy it, but thank God these kind of websites like Creative Market and FreePick and Vecteezy and all them, thank God they have like a subscription plan, so you don't have to pay the bulk ass prices or whatever. It's just nice. It's nice to have the option to. Oh motherfuck! I can't. See, I'm not super all-knowing in this program, so probably what I would do is I'd honestly just take it into Photoshop because that is where I'm pro. Much easier just to take it apart and put it back together in here than it is in Illustrator. You'd think it would work around the same way. No, it's always some fucking hard ass shit. Illustrator is a super hard program to learn. I've been trying to learn Illustrator for years, and I still don't have it. I can only take things apart in here. I can't put it back together in here. I just have to take it. I have to take it all to Photoshop, and then I can manipulate pretty much anything in this program. So, but do you see how easy that was? Like even if I wanted to take it apart, I can do that. And it's easy, super high resolution images, and it's fine. So, say let's just keep that for now. And like people always ask me why I use smart objects, and to be honest with you, I know what they're for. I know what smart objects are for. But the reason why I do it is when I'm resizing, I for some reason love the cross right there. And the only way to do that is by putting it into a smart object function. So that's why I do it. There's no other reason. If I keep it a smart object function on somebody's PSD, it's so you can click on it and edit that like this. Double click on this, it's going to bring it up in its own file and its own background and everything. If I leave it like this in a PSD, that means you can edit this file, and when you press save here, it'll automatically edit it. It'll automatically update it here. So there is a reason why if it's on like what am I trying to say? If it's on like a PSD for I don't know, posters or something like that, one of my posters, yeah, there's a reason then. He started talking about food, and now I'm even more hungry than I was a minute ago. I kind of just want to get this thought out real quick before. Okay, I don't know what just happened right there. I'm gonna get the thought out before I leave it. Would it look good this way? No. No, it wouldn't look good that way. It looks better the other way. Here, let's line all this shit up. So, keys. Let's go on here and find some keys we can that don't look terrible. I'm just gonna make this rough. I'll come back in later and make it look more presentable. What's a key that's not gonna give me problems in Maya? These are really pretty, but I can see that being very curly and not good. That one looks fancy. Let's go for it. If it was more of a cutesy store, that one right there would be really cute, but I think it's more serious. This one would also, if it was a cutesy store, I would use that. Actually, any of these, I'm going to save it because I do have a cutesy logo to do later. Yeah, let's try this one for now. Also, this would be cute right here, this lock. Maybe. We'll see. Collection class vintage. We liked this one here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So let's just paste this puppy in here. Much thicker than I thought it was gonna be. So let's just tilt it like so. Might have to choose something thinner, I think, because that's a little crazy. Yeah, definitely thinner. Try again. I don't love the one that they used on this example. It looks kitty-like. Let's try this. Make this longer. I've been doing that lately. I don't know why. Moving that little center pivot by accident. Yeah, about yay. I don't think I have a diamond texture already saved, or diamond shape. I mean, I know this is not the same, but thank you. Actually, well, let me just take, no, it's transparent. So what if we did this though? We take boop, 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 boop. Make it this color. Thank you. Like that. What else can we use? The let's see. Something else needs to go here and here, but I'm not quite sure what. Maybe I don't know. Maybe. At least the thought is there, like I can continue working on this. I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna go eat a sandwich or something. And when I'm done, I will come back and finish this thought. Cause yeah, I'd like to get some people work today. And since we can't log in SL, that leaves plenty of time for this shit. And don't harp on me. I'm allowed to call my own work shit if I want to. It's just shit. Okay. Here we go. I mean, imagine this gold and all like glossed out, chromed out, or whatever you guys want to call it. Like bubble text or whatever. That'll be very pretty. It'll be something way different than he has right now. And it'll look really, really nice, I think. So idea number 1 is there. I'm not loving the boobs. Like, this reminds me of boobs or like a butt. I don't really like that, so I'll probably find a different topper for that. Something more elegant to like go with the rest of it, but that's a good thought going on there. And I'll try the other ones. So give me like an hour probably to eat, and I'll smoke another couple hits, and then I'll be back to make more magic. Anyways, I don't know how many people are watching. I haven't known really this entire time. I don't like keeping an eye on that because it makes me nervous. So if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell and leave a thumbs up on the video so people know that this was a good one to sit around and watch. And I'll see you guys in an hour, so I'm just gonna click